Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a nail polish ring, and I've got a couple here, stones that have already been done, and I'll show you those in a minute. I've got them sitting on this little tray that went to one of my nail kits. It was like the lid insert, and I put some tape down so that I can stick it to it and stick it in my nail dryer. Makes the process go a lot faster. So if you have a nail dryer, this is the perfect time to use it. So you're going to need some of these. You can either buy them at a craft store in the jewelry section called glass cabochons, but seriously, go to the floral department and get a big bag of these flat-backed glass stones. They're decorative stones, and they come in all different sizes, and they work just as good as the more expensive version in the jewelry section that they call cabochons. Now, what I like about these ones, now the ones in the jewelry section are more perfectly shaped. These ones have a little bit of variant to them. You know, sometimes you get ones that are ovally, sometimes you get ones that are round. I kind of like that. So if you want to go cheaper, get the ones in the floral department and be done with it. It's so much easier. You're also going to need a spray bottle with some rubbing alcohol in it. I suggest getting the 91% alcohol because it works better. And you need nail polish. Now, among your nail polish choices, you're going to need some sort of clear polish, and I'll show you why in a minute. So this one I've already applied clear polish to, so I'm going to set that to the side and show you how I prep the stone. So I'm going to take my spray bottle with alcohol, and I'm going to spray the stone liberally, and then flip it over and just rub it around on, this is a microfiber towel, and I just use it when I'm doing my nails or crafts so that my desk doesn't get all messy. So just rub it good. I use the microfiber because it doesn't leave behind any lint. Okay, so we've made sure that there's no dust or dirt or anything on our little stone. So the next thing you can do, which is completely optional, is take a piece of tape and loop it so that you can stick your stone to your workspace. And find a spot to stick it. Alright. So it should stick down pretty well. Don't mind the messiness of this towel. It's been used 100 times for various crafting. Okay, so now when I paint on it, it's not gonna like go all over the table. So next thing you want to do is paint the back of it with clear polish. This is especially important if you're going to be using crackle, because the crackle needs nail polish to activate it. And if you put it straight on the glass, it's not really going to do anything. So try to get it level. If you use a nice thin clear coat, it'll level itself. If your stone isn't level, you can use a piece of, actually I've used Play-Doh and stuck a ball of Play-Doh on my work surface and then stuck the stone in it so that the top was level. So you don't want to paint onto the rounded sides, you just want to paint on the flat part. You have to do them in opposite order of how you would paint your nails. So if I was going to paint my nails and I wanted the gold to be on top, you're going to put the gold first on the bottom layer. So I got my gold crackle. Give it a good shake. and apply it to the back. One, it should be dry enough for us to work with. Now this one I'm going to put black crackle. You don't have to use crackle at all. You can do it solid colored if you want. If I can get the lid off my crackle. Now this is like the cheapest crackle. I don't like this for my nails, but for I prefer OPI crackles. So if you don't have OPI crackles, that's fine. I bought this and I didn't like it, but it works great for this project. So this is a great way to use up those nail polishes that you don't really care for. Ghetto ass Sally Hansen black crackle going, which I really don't care for nails, but again, for this kind of application, it works fine. It generally starts to crack before I want it to. And I want to put it on fairly thick. I want some nice big cracks. Go all the way to the edge of your flat surface, so it doesn't look like you just put it like all in the center. Now the black, I'm not going to do any additional glitter. The black, I'm going to just do this red, and this is called Animalistic. It's from the Muppets collection. It's a gorgeous color, but it goes on kind of sheer. So you can do a couple things. You can either put a couple coats of this on, or find a coordinating color that isn't sheer and put it on after this dries. Since we're building layers. Come back to this one, which is starting to look amazing. It's gorgeous. It'll look even better when I back it with red. This is just OPI red. And that will really bring out the animalistic. You almost can't even see the crackle through it now, which is what you want. Okay, so my glue gun literally will not reach right here where the camera is. So when I glue it on, I'll just put the blob of glue on and then come back to under the camera. But what I'm going to be doing is gluing them to these. This is a ring with a pad. You can find these in the jewelry making section of your craft store if you don't know where to look for them. Anything that you use to make jewelry, like the metal parts, are called findings. So just ask the person at the craft store, where are your jewelry findings? So this is just a ring with a flat pad on it. And it looks like this. Generally they're adjustable, which is nice. Let me take off my ring. And it fits fine. So I don't even have to adjust it, which is nice. So you want to they have them bigger. If you're going to use a larger stone, get one that has a larger pad on it so you have more surface area to glue. And then it'll sit on top of it just like that. Let's see if my glue gun is heated up. I'm using high temp, so make sure when you get your glue sticks that they're high temp glue. And before I glue it, I'm going to find out how I want it on my finger. Because like I said, they're not all perfect. They're not perfectly round. So I just sit it there about how I want it. I think that looks good. So flip that over. And now I'll be able to stick the stone straight on it. Okay, so I get my finding. I'm going to put a pretty generous blob of glue. And press it down onto the stone. High temp glue is the key here. The low temp stuff just doesn't hold as good. And if it squishes out a little bit, that's actually okay. I actually prefer that. And I'm not completely centered, but that's okay, because that's how I want it to sit on my finger. And it's hardened up already. Awesome. Now you have a ring that matches your favorite nail polish. Isn't that adorable? And you can put these on other things than rings. You can get necklace findings, earring findings, brooches, magnets, all kinds of stuff. So there's the green one. Here's the purple and gold one that I made for my mom. I wish my camera picked up the colors better. There you go. And all you have to do when you're done with when you get the desired effect is put black polish on the back of it, and that way all of your colors will pop and stay true to color. So that way your skin tone doesn't show through any of it. So just put black on the back, and you're good to go. Really cool, easy, fun project. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to finish the rest of these off